Good morning, friends. Good day to you all. The topic of this video is how to make ourselves more happier, calmer through mindfulness. Now, to find some peace of mind is the ambition of all of us. It is the most important thing of our life to find peace of mind. So, we may engage in different kinds of activities to find peace of mind. Now, such engagements, whatever they may be, are the proof that we are stressed and in need of some kind of relief. We may not think deeply on the subject usually, but we attempt to get away from day to day stress by doing and engaging in various activities. All these activities, whatever they may be, are aimed at making ourselves or our family members, our children, more happier, less stressed, more peaceful, and satisfied. So, what do lay folks do when they are stressed? Sometimes those who are at home are stressed with day to day household activities. Those who got to work for a living are stressed at work. So, what do they do when they need peace of mind? And outing with family members, going out on a sightseeing trip is something that is done often by people. So you get away temporarily from your workplace and homes and you are focused elsewhere so that problems at home and office do not come to your mind. In the evenings, maybe during a working day, maybe a housewife, after having engaged in household matters, may go out or telephone a friend. Yet, so that is also a stress reliever. So bring some temporary peace of mind. Visiting a religious place on special days in the evening, or maybe even engaging in religious activities at home could also be a stress reliever. On the other hand, after work, listening to music or watching our famous TV series and the daily episodes are kind of stress relievers that we take on to relieve stress. Some people consume alcohol, some people even more dangerous, intoxicating, addictive chemicals, hoping that that brings them some kind of relief. They want to live in a peaceful and more calmer world. Anyway, all these things bring relief for a short period of time. Only when we are engaged, when the effects of them are there, only when we are focused on these things that our other problems are temporarily put aside. When our focus is shifted once again on these stressful things, then we are stressed again, and the relief we get is always short lived. Some people wrongly think a better house, a newer motor car. They think all their troubles arrive because of their old fashioned motor car, or maybe youth think because of their old fashioned bicycle. So they want to compete with the neighbors they want to get a better one. Some may think, especially some ladies who are stressed at home may think some newer clothes. A girl may think not having a boyfriend, a boy may think not having a girlfriend is the stress, is the reason for their stress. Some some people who are having a bad married life may think a mistress would do, bring peace of mind and happiness. Those who are married may think all their problems come because of arguments and problems in their married life. They may think divorce would bring them much needed happiness and satisfaction. And some people may think they are in need of more money. When money pours in, their problems would disappear because they are able to do whatever they may want. And unfortunately, after achieving all these goals, set goals, we find ourselves once again stressed but with newer problems. Now there's a problem, and what would be the solution? There has to be a solution. If the set remedies do not help us and we are in need of peace of mind, what would help us? Now, thinking along these lines, we must get to know that better understanding or wise reflection could help us. Better understanding and wise reflection. We got to understand that everything around us changes, is constantly changing. The situation you would find today is not the situation that you would find tomorrow or the next day. We must understand that. This is awareness, being mindful of the changing situation around us. We could expect something unexpected the next moment. When we understand that every condition around us is constantly changing, people who are around us, who are friendly and loving around us, their attitudes, behavior, patterns, every other thing is changing, then we are ready to meet them. We are ready to face them, especially social conditions around us. Some people are worried about politics, so political conditions around us, our health, our good health, our finances, everything could change, and everything is in fact constantly changing, uh, from bad to good, from good to bad. This is the change. Our problems start when we respond negatively to these changes. Now, if we can develop a neutral feeling through right understanding or wise reflection, if we can understand the impermanent nature of this phenomenon, this stress would diminish, won't it? We must also learn to live in the present moment. It is important. While understanding the reasons, we should live in the present moment, not in the past, but in the present moment and face them. Important that we meet the present moment with a neutral feeling, because that is the reality. We must erase our mind from past unpleasant encounters, whatever they may be, arguments and problems, disagreements, everything, every attachment with people which brought us trouble should be forgotten and should not be worried about. We should not worry about the future too. What awaits us in the future? We must not worry that we are aging and our children would not take care of us, and what would be the situation once we are physically weak. Now these things we got to face it. This is the change, that the inevitable change that everybody has to face. Whenever negative thoughts about the past, future surface in our mind, we got to be mindful of them. When we are mindful of them and when we observe them, we shall find that they do not stay permanently in our mind, they are not lasting. Just like that happiness or peace of mind we got through those activities. These thoughts, these negative thoughts surface and vanish. So we should not be unduly worried about them. They disappear just as they surfaced. So next, we shall discuss about mindfulness, how we could develop mindfulness in our next video. Let us now conclude this video with the following Jataka story, which is Aranya Sutra from Jataka Pitake. The Buddha was residing in Savastri and he recited this verse to a Deva who queried him. Now the question was thus: those who dwell deep in the forest, peacefully leading a holy life, eating but a single meal a day, why their complexion is so serene? The Blessed One answered, they do not sorrow over the past, nor do they hanker for the future. Through hankering for future, through sorrowing for the past, fools dry up and wither away like a green reed cut down. So this is the reason behind it. Thank you for listening.